believe this.
You were there.
She couldn't have knowingly done this.
Now, you know that she did. Dr. Dante only allowed the marriage because she requested it.
Well, she must have been delirious.
Don't be ugly.
Or she was forced into it.
And who would do that?
Ma'am? I'd like some more wine?
Who do you think?
I'd like another glass of wine.
How about if I just spilled the glass of it over your head?
Oh, no, that wouldn't be good. Bad. Public relations. You already lost one customer today.
You're so transparent, Scotty. Everybody knows what you're trying to do.
But nobody can stop me, can they?
When Susan wakes up and she realizes the mess you've got her into, then you're really going to be in trouble because she's going to have the marriage annulled. And you'll be right back where you started from.
Which is still light years ahead of you, Heather.
Don't be so sure about that, Scotty. I know what you're up to. And you're not going to get away with it.
I already have.
Shall we ask Miss Templeton about that? Take a little advice from me. I don't think she's in the mood to take dictation today.
Listen, Laura, I can explain, all right?
Who asked you to? Listen, Scotty, I've heard all the lies that I intend to hear from you.
Listen, I never meant to hurt you, okay?
Don't credit yourself. If anything, I am mad.
Good. Well, you have every reason to be mad.
I don't recall asking your permission.
Okay, well, I'm glad you're taking it so well, then.
Did you enjoy it? Leading me on, encouraging me, talking about our future together, and then turning around and marrying Susan. Is that your idea of a good time, Scotty?
Listen, you know...
Look, just save it. Save your breath, Scotty, for someone who can stand a stench.
He's right over there.
Not you, too.
You really did it, didn't you?
Now do you believe me?
You're disgusting.
And you're just upset because you didn't get to kiss the bride.
Is there anything you wouldn't do to get what you want, Baldwin?
Well, there probably is. I just haven't figured out what it is yet.
You're never going to be Susan's financial advisor. Never.
Who cares? I'm her husband.
I'll see to it you never touch one penny of the Quartermain money. Never.
Well, it's kind of late because the check cleared weeks ago.
That money's for the baby.
Oh, don't worry about the kid. I'm going to take real good care of him.
You touch him, I'll kill you.
Well, it's going to be kind of hard, you know, when I have to change his diapers not to touch him.
Well, Mr. Wright is wrong again.
Why don't you give me a hand up?
Forget it, Scotty.
That's great, Heather, great. You're a class act. Hit the guy while he's down.
I learned my manners from the master. Well, it's good to see you down there where you belong for once.
Good. Enjoy it now.
I heard some good news from my mother today. She said Susan's getting better. Just think. Two of you will be together very soon. Isn't that wonderful? I can see the two of you celebrating your golden wedding anniversary. If it lasts that long.
I wouldn't worry about it, Heather.
I don't. Looks like you bit off a little more than you could chew this time, Scotty.
Maybe. Maybe. But I've got the bone, which is more than I can say that you've got.
How we doing there, team?
Hi, Joe.
Hello. Not so good, Joe. We just found that worm you call the district attorney.
I heard.
Who told you?
Me.
Were you there, Lee?
Well, I was sitting close enough to hear most of what you were saying. I'm sorry to hear about your father.
Thank you. You heard about Joe's offer?
Well, I heard you mention something to Luke about it, so I went right away to Joe, asked him what you meant, and he told me.
Yeah, well, I guess he let you know that he turned it down, huh?
Yes, he did.
You think you could talk him out of that?
He already did, Luke.
What?
Lee put up a pretty good case as to why I should go to Albany.
So you're going to accept the appointment?
I have this problem.
My case.
Look, that's all right. We can take care of that.
I am not leaving this town until you have the best possible legal representation that exists.
We'll manage.
You'll do better than manage if you take my suggestion and let Lee represent you.
Did you already talk about that?
He offered to if you'll accept him.
I'd consider it an honor if you'd let me represent you.
Well, I'd love to have you.
We're gonna need all the help we can get, Lee.
You have all I can give you.
And that is considerable.
I'm grateful to both of you.
So am I.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I will get you the file and all the information on the case before I go.
Fine.
When do you have to be in Albany?
The session convenes tomorrow. That means I gotta start booking cookies now.
Well, I guess this is goodbye.
Well, for now, yeah.
Well, make some headlines so I can write about you.
That's a new twist, isn't it? Starting off with the press on my side for once. I like that.
Give him hell, pal.
You know I will.
We'll miss you.
Good luck.
Thanks for all your help.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe it, man, you know? Some snotty-nosed kid from the waterfront. Expect big things from you, man.
But I know that you're gonna keep everybody here in line. But Spencer, without me, who's gonna keep you in line? Huh?
I'm up for grabs, pal.
See you, Elm Street.
All right.
Good luck.
You bet.
Now, remember when you're up in that place, what is it, Capitol Hill? Don't forget us down here. You know, running
Don't take any wooden cookies.
Wooden cookies.
Well, I better get to work.
Yeah, well, where are you gonna start, Lee?
Well, I'm going to see the district attorney, see if I can find out what this new evidence is he has. And I'm not certain there isn't something we can do to get the judge to let you go home for the funeral.
So you think there might still be a chance?
Well, we're not finished yet. I'll see you.
Thanks, Lee.
Laura? What is this?
Jackie, I'm leaving.
What do you mean you're leaving?
I'm gonna go back to New York City.
You can't do that.
Why not?
Well, because I am not going to let you, for one.
Come on, Jackie, please.
What about us? I mean, you're just going to pick up and leave like that?
Look, that won't change. That'll remain the same, okay? That's not the problem anyway.
Then what is the problem?
Just everything.
Scotty Baldwin is the problem. You're going to let this jerk run you out of town?
There's more to it than that, Jackie.
He is not worth it.
But I loved him.
He burned you, Laura. You're just gonna, I mean, he hurt you, and you're not gonna be the last either. You should just be so glad that you're out of it.
I am, and that's why I'm leaving. Look, Jackie, what kind of place has Port Charles been for me anyway?
I don't know, but you're never gonna straighten anything out by just running away.
I'm not running away, don't you see? I'm going home, back to New York City, and I really think that the change of pace will be good for me.
But how are you gonna live? You don't have a job or any...
Well, I checked into that, and Amber Quartermain said he'd let me work in the ELQ offices there.
Oh. Well, I guess you've got everything covered, huh?
Look, sis, I gave it a lot of thought, okay? And this is just something that I have to do.
Well, I guess I can't blame you. I love you. Well, I guess you're gonna need a ride.
Yeah, I'm kind of dependent on you.
Well, you wouldn't be able to make it without me anyway. Let's go.
So you all set?
Oh, I know I forgot something. It wouldn't have anything to do with the fact that I decided to leave 2 hours ago, would it?
Well, it's just as well.
Doesn't give you time to change your mind, you know, because you wouldn't want to leave friends behind or something like that.
What's all this? I thought you wanted me to go.
Well, I alternate, you know. I get sad because you're going, and but happy because you're getting what you want.
I won't miss you.
Come on. You're going to get to the Capitol, and you're going to forget all about us.
I don't think there's much chance of that happening.
So what's the plan? First governor, then senator, then presidency.
That'll be this year. I don't know what I'm going to do next year.
You turn yourself around and come straight home.
Home. I'm going to leave a big part of me here, I'll tell you. Look, if anything comes up, if anything at all, or if you just want to talk, call me, would you? Because I promised Patty I'd take care of you, and I'm not going to stop now.
I'm going to be fine.
But if something comes up...
Well, I'll be on the phone or standing at your doorstep.
I prefer the latter.
I wish you were going to be here for Christmas. That's the worst part of all. Isn't there a chance that you could get away, even if it's just for the day?
Honey, I'm just so underprepared for this thing. We go tomorrow morning on it. I didn't study. I not boned up on it at all because I didn't think I was going. And it looks like I'm going to have to spend Christmas in Albany just catching up.
Well, if you find you get some time off, even if it's for a few hours, please try to come.
Of course I will. What are you going to do for Christmas?
Well, there's the party at the hospital Christmas Eve, and then I'm going to go over to the Hardys with Mark on Christmas Day, and, so I'm going to be so busy, I'm not even going to miss you.
Oh. Well, I better get a hug then before you forget who I even am.
And love him.
You take care of yourself.
Hey, Merry Christmas, Rose.
Merry Christmas to you. God be with you always.
Wonder if Joe's on his way.
Well, he better be. When the opening session's tomorrow.
I'm so pleased he agreed to accept the appointment.
I think he is, too.
Won't be the same not having him round.
No, I'm gonna miss him. But we got a good lawyer on our side.
I'm really grateful to Joe. I mean, he's done a lot for me. And he managed to persuade Lee to take over the case. I owe him a lot.
Yeah, we all do.
Well, let's hope Lee can pick up right where Joe left off. Well, that was fast.
Did you talk to the DA?
I did. I demanded to know what this new evidence is he's been talking about.
It was all a bluff, wasn't it? Just an excuse to keep me here. Now I can go to Victoria.
I'm afraid not. He's not kidding.
He has something?
Luke, he didn't have time to discuss it with me, but he insists that he has conclusive evidence that ties Holly directly to the murder of Van Gelder.
No, Lee, he's got to be bluffing. She was nowhere near there. She was with me in Albany.
If I know anything about our local DA, I know he does not bluff. If he says he has evidence, you can believe him. He has evidence.
Damn.